Hello and welcome back to the 11th episode of me playing Exodus in Terra Invicta. We are going to immediately jump into the next mission phase and turn phase, and we have a new commercial rocket companies, but we are not going to do that anytime soon, most likely. Now, we have our public opinion program running here, and hopefully we can do something.
Things are cooling off.
What's quite interesting is that China, for some reason, lost all unity. Repeat. Yes, repeat, please. And the first outpost mining complex is done here. And now we got plus 21 volatiles here. Really, really good. And because unity is basically 0 here, they are going to have a big problem in regards to unrest. And that's relatively unnormal that it develops in this way. Extreme inequality by now. What has happened to you? What did you do? Spoils 30% on China for nobody. Insane. Yeah, no wonder that it is this screwed, basically. Well, I'm not 100% sure if I want to take it over now. Because it would be a big investment to fix it.
Together we're stronger. Apart we're
and
weaker.
there goes
Sounds
Unity
great on
movements.
paper.
They pick mission to the asteroids. That's decent. We could use that. Which, however, brings us to one thing. I want to have a space dock. Function as a supply depot and launches probes. Because I want to send probes from Mars. Yes, let's pick that up, in fact. 27th of April, September, all fine.
We'll be ready for new orders soon. Violence is abating.
Yeah, repeat it once.
Our case remains unheard.
Now. More wars on Yemen for whatever reason. Now you are running already. Now how about here? What do we need? Outpost mining complex. The fuel cost should go down with time now. Built in space. There we go. And we got unification of the Maghreb available. Now, 60 days. Yeah, in fact, that's a lot faster. Fission pile. Also available already. Now, we should remember these costs. So we just basically need like 3 volatiles to build the mining bases. And we are having 21 income now. Shia Nation project, which is also interesting, but not necessary for us. And change project, check it out. Unification of the Maghreb is 5k. But let's wait one mission phase, what else we get here. There we go. Now we're down to 4.4. This one is fine, this one is acceptable. Here the unrest is rising again. But we can change that. Okay. Did we have a success here? No, we didn't really. Crazy country here. This is extremely screwed. Bantu Nation Project, Angola. That might be something we want to do. How's this province called? Tanzania? No. Dar es Salaam. Now, the Bantu project gets a claim on Dar es Salaam here, which is going to be the East African Federation. And we could therefore go with Angola here, federate the other things here, merge them together, and then merge the East African Federation into it. Which would be a very nice step. Now, how expensive are you? Bantu Nation is 10k. I'm not sure I want to invest into it currently. Because we could go for the African Union. Publicize alien threat, yes. Let's check this out again. Because under Great Nations we do have the African Union. And Great Nations costs how much? African Union here. Now what right click on it. Great Nations is 25k and African Union is 25k. Therefore it would be 50k to get that union going. And where is the Caliphate? The Caliphate was earlier. It was here already. Yeah, we could get the Caliphate already. Yeah, if we unlock the Caliphate relatively soon, then in that case I would be willing to probably skip the other ones for the moment. The Caliphate national capital is Jeddah. Here you would get especially the eastern countries like claims on India and Iran and stuff like that, and here we would gain some other things. This one isn't really necessary though. However, you could get the claims on Indonesia and therefore merge stuff from Indonesia in there, which could be interesting. Morocco, nice. Greater Indonesia project already, nice. Scandal in Algeria. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about opinion in Algeria currently. United Arab League, there we go. I do think that I want to do the United Arab League relatively soon. Even though it's not the cheapest one. 20k, that's a lot. But yeah, let's wait a bit whether we get the Caliphate unlocked that
Order
early.
is returning.
We got everything. Central Asian, this one is definitely something I want to do. And Central Asian wasn't that expensive if I remember correctly. Where is it? Indonesia. Here. Yeah, 1k. Something I want to do after leaving the cradle or after space dock, something like that.
Violence is abating.
And now we can in fact do more stuff here. Build more mining. Yes. And a fission pile. Build in space. So
Order is returning. Things are cooling off.
United Malay project is also quite nice. Let's continue here. Outpost mining, build in space, fission pile. There we go.
We hold no sway in
And we
their
just wait
minds.
until we got enough again. Like now. And build the next mining station. Go. Go. Now we are going to run into hefty amounts. Ooh, new orcs. No, that. Let's see what we have available here. Is there anything with admin? Nope. There's nothing with admin. There's some mining group here, 2%, not interested. Okay, and we can continue building up our bases here. Let's take you. Why would you take that long? Because you're not done yet, or why? Let's check. Is it depending on the outpost core here? Exodus. Mars. Okay, you are already building stuff and this mine is already finished. No, but 14th of September. Yeah, okay, we are basically tied to the 261 days. 216. Let's calculate a little bit in the head. 216 days is about a bit more than half a year. So that's like 7 months. 7 months from now in March would be in the mid of October. Basically that fits. It cannot be finished earlier than the core module is finished. That makes sense. Okay, and you 21 days and outpost mining. Nope, we have to wait here until we have enough boost.
I'm here.
Brooklyn, what can you do here? This one is looking nice. Brooklyn, I want you to kick off the Federation here again.
On my
That's
way to
South
the
Sudan. And National NSA. We can buy the NSA here. Yeah, but I don't want it. Minus 250 is nothing we can afford currently. Okay, let's continue until we get 4 Nordic Federation. Also nice. Until we have 4 volatiles again. And there we go.
Things are stabilizing.
And that should be fine for the moment
Right
because
into
we're going to need a
Things are
lot of
stabilizing.
MC NAIR for all the stations we want to build
Public
in orbit
opinion
of
remains
Earth.
unmoved.
Mission complete.
I forgot something again. Yeah, it's only 140 days. Yeah, I forgot it again. As it's called greedy. I am just way too greedy here. And what are you doing here? You are screwing it over even further. Amazing. Extreme inequality. I don't even know what to say here. Why? Why did they do it? Okay, and you can go to hunt some plants in... Let's use Zimbabwe at start.
We're going in.
Confirm and go. And when the unrest here is below 2, I can start moving people away. Because we're also getting closer to April now, therefore the unifications can start.
Things
And
are
hopefully
cooling
we
off.
can fix the
Things are
unity problem here.
stabilizing. Order is
Continue.
returning.
The people will come to our side.
Yeah, Alpine State's also gone.
Target secure.
Okay, 20 of April, 6 of August, 20 of April.
Images of the Earth as seen from space. Beautiful.
Yes.
Divine.
Orbitals is done and they are going for space tourism. Okay, whatever. However, that's an option whether we want to invest into it to get a pick into tech here. So we could, for example, 27th of May. It's basically 1 month of investment to get a pick on a tech. It's probably something I want to do. Space stock is done. Good. And now let's have a look here. I want to do the union for Kazakhstan. And then we can federate some stuff here. However, we are going to probably need to make a coup d'etat here. However, that should be fine. Marketplace has updated? No, there are no updates here. It's still not nice. Okay, and now we are on the 16th of April, therefore we can do 2 unifications.
Ready for orders.
Cresta, you're going to do one of them.
Acknowledged.
And Brooklyn, you're
Standing
going
by.
to do another one.
Heading
There
to
we
the
go.
capital.
And what else did come online this time? No change here. At least nothing interesting. Let's take admin here. Take another admin here. Yeah, Galatia isn't good enough to be taken here. Okay. Confirm, and let's merge up the first 2 countries here. Peruvian Federation, we are not interested in that one. Aztlan Nation also no.
Order is returning.
Things are cooling off. We hold no sway in their minds.
Okay. Georgia, they have made the European project already.
Policy direction complete.
Unification with the Congo. Nice. Now we got the first con done here. Strife, unrest of course went up here, which is fine. We got a little bit more unity from that. We're really good. unrest, of course, went also, inequality also went up here. Let's tune down a bit the unity here. And some knowledge here. Because now we want to stabilize the country. And Kenya, which is another big boost for the whole thing.
We'll be ready
There we
for your
go.
order soon.
And now we already got 3 CP in here. Nice. And this one should be much easier to control. And in fact, we need to adjust here now. Like this. Okay, more mining coming online. And the next federation is going to be in August. Nice. And now we can in fact move our attention towards China. And maybe we do have a chance here to take something. 2% currently. Let's invest some influence here, like 10% chance.
Our presence.
And
Reporting
you're
in.
going to continue public
Ready for
campaigning here
orders.
with like 80 money, yes.
I will try to sway the public.
At your
Brooklyn,
service.
you are going
Ready.
to... No, you are going to continue stabilizing our East African Federation here. We don't
Restoring
need an
order.
ops for that. And Cresta, you are
orders.
going to... In fact, how much IP do we have? 7.6 now. You have 10 here. Maybe what we want to do is use Cresta here to boost up the East African Federation,
Offering counsel.
to stabilize it
Reporting
faster, get more GDP running as fast as possible, because 236 people is quite a lot here. And maybe in fact we want to even do something like this. And maybe we... How much unity do we want to? Changes by 0.2 per month until it reaches a vest value of 1. 0. Maybe something like this. We want to push GDP up fast, because that's also going to pacify the country relatively quickly. Now, our operative here, you are probably good to recheck our plant situation in Arabia again.
Initiating recon.
And then we can go for hunts and purge some stuff.
I will help them.
Yes, permanent assignment please here.
Surveilling target area.
And we got new plants in the surrounding areas again. Yes, obviously. Indigo Dreams. New forms of narcotics have tried in the past. Initiative would, of course, make money from it. Okay, we are going to pay influence and ops here to not get any negatives. More
Thanks
mining
for
coming online.
stabilizing.
Nice. Permanent assignment for the moment. See what? On Ceres? Aliens on Ceres? That's a problem, because Ceres is the best source of water in the solar system, more or less. Now with the aliens claiming this one, that's a nightmare.
Wrapping up here.
That's really big nightmare. So we only got Mars
Our
basically
cause is
and Mercury.
unjustified to them.
Yes, permanent assignment please. And of course they built a station. Grand Columbia project, okay. Vietnam. In fact, what do you get exactly? Vietnam would get... these two basically, if I understood it correctly. Let's check it in detail again. Moment of Unity, where is it again? Period of Unity. Phnom Penh and Vientiane, whatever it's how it's spelled. Yeah, this one with 8 million people and 18 million people in Cambodia here. For a country with 100 million people. It's cheap, can be nice, especially if you went early for it, but that's all. Okay, West African community. West African community. 5k. Accra, Abidjan, Mogadou, Bamako, Conakry, Dakar. Would lead into the Nigerian Confederation. That might in fact be something interesting. Another 5k afterwards. You would get claims on Yaoundé, Jamena and Bangui. So we could unify for 10k. We could unify like this portion here. Why not? So first of all, we are finishing this one here. And then it's a big question if we want to do Maghreb or not, or if we want to do the Arab Union or not. Or if we rather want to go for the Caliphate immediately.
We still lack support.
Yes, I know. Continue. And now we got a new face here. And I want to check what we got on the market available here. Because maybe there is something in regards to persuasion, which we could move to you here. So you still have some room. And for example, we could... she's doing public campaigns currently. You have one persuasion here. Yeah. Do we have more somewhere? +6 here. Way too strong on her. I would love to give her more persuasion, but there isn't really anything available. And we don't have anything banked up here. For example, we could move something like this one from her on this one temporarily. Of course, we could look into getting... How much do you have here? +3, +1 here, and +2 here. It would be 4 stars. 4 stars we move to our, not diplomat, our evangelist here. Could get rid of this one, could move some of these, this one. In fact, we could move Perun to our scientist. That wouldn't be a bad idea. For example, remove mining here to get 2 more signs on him, her. Okay, let's investigate that between episodes because that's a lot of juggling around, most likely.
At your service.
And I don't want to bother with that right now. We are going to cleanse here.
Gear up.
And let's continue a bit. Space tourism is done, and we can in fact make our tech choice here. Now we could push for great nations. Very tempting. Because then we could get an early African Union here. And an early Greater India, for example, or Greater Malaysia, or whatever we want to have here. But we could also do something smaller, like going for Mercury, which is most likely the better choice because, as we just saw, Ceres is already gone. Former Soviet states see strength in unity. Do we want to push it though? What do we get? Tashkent, Ashgabat, Biashkek and Dushanbe. Let's check it out. So you get Tashkent, Ashgabat, Dushanbe and Bishkek? Was Bishkek in there? But at least like tiny amounts here. 35 people here, that's in fact quite nice. And we definitely need to, next mission phase, or make a coup d'etat here and here. We are not going to push that tech. But the only reason I want to do this here is because we can build more mission control. We currently already have 6 of 12 done. Therefore it's relatively soonish maxed out. And here we would get another one, another 6 in fact, and another 6 here too. Yeah. And I don't know if we can... Oh, Tajikistan is still outside. I thought they already merged up. So the only thing we lose is Bishkek here, which of course isn't ideal. How much is Bishkek here though? 6 million people. We can survive without it, definitely. It would be just nice benefit. So we are going to keep it on 1 point here. And we are going to invest heavily into Leave the Cradle because we want to get the CP here. We want to gain our own orc. And that's going to be very, very useful. Now, let's do one more mission phase and then we make a break to finally do some little bit shorter episodes than normally. Our science, of course, is still lacking like crazy. However, we do have decent values. And there we go. Caliphate has been unlocked. Now, in this regard, the advanced heat management was a really, really good choice because now we can rush Leave the Cradle and then we are going to do the Caliphate immediately. We are not going to go for the Arab League and we are not going for the Maghreb here. Instead, we are going for the Caliphate and merge all of this together, which should be really, really nice. Okay, continue.
Violence is abating.
The only question which is left over here is, of course,
Our case remains unheard.
how do we want to merge it up? And in fact, what we can do now here, could remove the spoils here, remove the unity, and we are going to try to get the inequality slightly down
By
here.
the numbers.
Okay, continue. Perfect. And we do have some resources now
Failed to take control.
to, for example, get... Yes. To get our first station going here. For example, what we could do here is a space collector, of course. A solar collector, I mean, not space, but one. And because we want to do the Caliphate first, we of course going to do the social science labs here. Solar collector gives 10 energy here, social science lab takes 3, therefore we can take 1 more. And that basically gives us already 7.5 research on top. Now, we need to check our MC ones. Let's take our bases here. Now, how many are constructed yet? These ones are, and we are going to get 4 CP more. Not CP, but MC, mission control. Therefore, we are going to be at 23. 23. That's good. In fact, 23. And therefore, we have 7 left. And therefore, let's do one thing here. I'm going for Earth. And low Earth orbit apparently is already almost full, so let's take it. 1, 2, and another one here. 3, and then also 4 more in low Earth orbit 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can in fact set them up too. And we are going to make it simple here. And not Mars, but Earth here. Now they are, of course, we want to have as much social science bonus as we can, so we are going to quick build here, of course. 1, 2, 3, solar collector. That's the first one. The second one, I mean. 1, 2, 3. Solar collector. Now with that covered, we are at how much research bonus? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 7.5, 15, 30 already. And we're just going to 37.5. Now up to 45 bonus social science. Solar collector. And then we are going to do one more, which is going to give us slightly more than we want. Therefore, this one was in fact a mistake. We are going to slip in a Xenolab here. Now, Xenolab, however, takes 5 energy. Yeah, that's not going to work. So, what can we do? Yeah, let's just do it. We are going slightly above than what we want. And here we are going to do 1 solar collector, 2 Xenolabs. That's it for the moment. Perfect. Why do we have an upkeep on this one already? I don't get it. Whatever. And yeah, nice. With that covered, we are of course now progressing further. Is there anything we could do here? We could build a space dock on Moon. Could we build one on the Mars ground? Space dock, yes we could. Basic assembly platform for interplanetary spacecraft. Therefore let's also do this one. We are going to... How much energy do we have? We have -9. And so we only have 1 left. Space dock requires how much? 10? Yes, so we have to build another fission tile here. This one is also covered. Now, that's what we wanted. We're going to make a cut here and see you next episode when all of that, what we just did, comes online and provides us with a bonus. Also, in between episodes, I'm going to start renaming them to a more cohesive naming framework, more or less. And also do some shuffling on the orcs because we need to make that as clean as possible, because now we want to break into China, get some CPs here, and from there on continue. Because soonish we are going to get the +25 here, also getting an orc which probably also has admin on top of it. Therefore we are basically able to get 2 CP from the get-go now, and we could free up in fact up here Libya, Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco, and then take probably the 3rd one here, and all of them are going to be very, very nice. Yes, looking forward to it. Therefore, see you next time, then we start breaking into China.